Hello again, and welcome to Overgrowth. I'm not really planning on making this into a Let's Play series, at least not for now. At least not until it gets out and until I'm much better at it. But it's about 3:45 in the morning. I can't sleep, and I'm bored. So I was playing some Overgrowth, and I'm like, hey, I might as well make a video of this. So here's my video. First off, I'm going to show you a couple of challenges, like just one or two. Yeah, probably two. To kind of show you what the game is about. And then I'm going to play a little bit of Arena, which is... Actually, it's Gladiator, but which is the current campaign that's been released, although they don't have any story for it. It's just pretty much an Arena mode. So, as you can see here, the game is primarily based around combat. Or at least the parts of the game that are out so far, primarily released around combat and fighting, obviously. Your character is a ninja, which you might not be able to tell just by looking at him. But you got some nice little acrobatic moves, and you got some pretty good fighting. Even if right now all I can do is kind of beat up on a dead body. Now, along with your little ninja, you also have a couple of other rabbits, some cats, some rats, wolves, dogs, and Robo Bunny. The bunnies have a massive jump ability. The other animals, except for the wolves, are going to get their own abilities over time. They just don't have any implemented currently. The wolves are, like, massively overpowered. They're much stronger, they have much more durability. From what I understand is they're meant to be, like, the bad guys. So, anyway. As you can see, I can do this, like, nice little backflip in midair. The backflip is actually stealth mode activating. As you can see, I can jump up, activate it, and land. But at the same time, if you do it wrong, you can actually end up killing yourself. So, let's go ahead and go into another one. Let's try double-edged sword. This one, we're going to do it twice. One to kind of show off combat the game, or the stealth aspects a little more. So, as you can see, we have this one, we actually have some blocks. As you can also see, there's three people. Guy there, and it's a guy, yeah, right here. So, one thing you'll notice is that these guys all have swords, but they're not carrying them. I'm gonna have to kind of trigger them to get them to pick up their weapons. That is actually kind of a flaw in the game right now. They're meant to be carrying around their swords, but it just doesn't happen yet. So, as you can see, this game you have some basic wall running, wall jumping, flipping, and just some basic, literally, as I said, this is what you expect and want from Assassin's Creed, Prince of Persia, any of those games that are action, stealth, acrobatics style. One also kind of neat thing about the jumping roll is it will turn you in the direction that you're facing. Probably jumped one too many times. Now let's actually try some combat. These guys have weapons. I'm probably gonna die. Where'd I lose them? Oh, there's one of them. Give me your sword. There were two others. I'm like sure of it. Anyway, well, I looked for that. Before I looked for them, one other flaw, as you can see, is that you do target dead enemies with your attacks, which does kind of lead into some problems if you have multiple, where you might end up hitting multiple dead enemies at the same time. Or, in my case, as a bad habit, you'll end up getting disqualified from the arena a lot. Okay. Let's go ahead and restart this. And we'll do this one a little more stealthy. It'll take us about a minute or so. So, we're going to sneak up on this guy. Since we already know we have two other guys and they have routes around this area, we're going to wait till he gets some cover in the back. Now, we can actually hide his body. We could grab him and drag him, or we could actually just kick it. Although kicking it does make noise, so it might alert them if they're nearby. And there we go. Minute and 12 seconds. I was a little bit off. Okay. Now let's kind of show you what I've been doing most of my time in this game. So this is Gladiator mode. Pretty much just get the biggest fan base you can and progress as far as you can. So as you can see, there are 380 spectators. Yeah, spears. I hate spears. But we'll see what we can do. So as you can see, there were 380 fans. We appeased 34% of them, which is about 167. As you can see, I currently have a 92,000 fan base. Now, of course, they're not going to just show up all the time, but those are people who are buying my merch and watching me on the Teletube. I don't know. So, as you can see, the arena mode comes in three flavors and 4 styles. You have okay, he's done. Ow. You have the 2-on-2 little team fights here. Really? That was just a round? Teammate needs to pick up more slack. I'm talking here. Well, that sucks. Well, 25's a little bit better. So, as you can see, this time we have a knife. So, the 3 modes are 2-on-2 team mode, a 4-way free-for-all, and a 1 versus 1 match. Okay, this is a 1 versus 1. And then within those, the different styles are 2 rounds unarmed combat, and then single round weapon combats with knives, longswords, spears, and broadswords. So I guess that means 5 different flavors, not 4. Ow, that was painful. And the different forms actually do still work in this mode as well. In fact, let's see, this way is the, oh wow. This is a free-for-all with knives, so I'm gonna do this as Robo Bunny. See here. Yeah, this is knives again. Okay, now I'm gonna kind of demonstrate my big problem. Like this is mostly just a bad habit that I have, but it's also the reason why my rank is so low. And it's that. I get click happy sometimes. Actually, I can just cut this guy's throat. I can paint with his blood. I'm not sure if that is in anything, but I don't know. Looks kind of cool. But as you can see, disqualifications happen. They can happen if you punch too early, or if you hit somebody after you kill them, and the match is ended. And too many disqualifications, let's actually just kind of demonstrate this a little bit. Will drop your rank really fast. Yeah, 7 should do us. Okay, this is the longswords. The final weapon that should really need to be demonstrated. That was pretty fast. Okay, to kind of demonstrate a little bit of combat, I'm going to try to get one of these guys to the side. So, combat is the same button, and with directional variations. That guy dropped too fast. So, directional variations depend on which way you go. While in combat, you do have kind of a passive block. If you're not attacking, you'll kind of block everything passively, which is one reason why killing lower enemies is actually a little bit hard, because their passive block is constantly on, because they're just not aggressive. However, see if we can get this guy to actually attack. If they do start attacking, you can do some dodges, which you can kind of see the differences between dodges and sidesteps. If I can get this guy to... Mostly by the jerking motion compared to fluid. Dodges are kind of like pretty skill based, but not you get used to it. Pretty much just reflex. Try to step out of the way. And as you also saw there, if you do a well-timed block, you can actually just kind of judo flip people. So, see if we can get this guy. Which is kind of the one of the big strategies. Just judo flip with somebody and kick them in the face while they're down. Although a left hook never really